This is the Legends Walk golf course at Orange Lake in Kissimmee, Florida. 6 months ago, we installed 16 Husqvarna autonomous mowers. They mow all the fairways and rough on this 9-hole par 3 course. In this video, I'm going to look back at some of the problems we encountered and some of the solutions. On this property, 10 of our docking stations are at this location because power was readily available. And 4 of our mowers use a solar charging station since 110 volt wasn't readily available. 2 of our mowers on number 4 use power from this building. Before purchasing our mowers, we had to figure out how many acres we were going to mow, how many mowers it was going to take to accomplish that, where we were placing the charging stations, the reference stations, and how are we getting power to those locations. Some other things that should be done before installing your new mowers would be site preparation. Fixing any high or low irrigation heads, any divots in the ground, washout areas, large tree roots, anything the mower might get stuck on or have problems with. The fewer obstructions you have, the easier your mowers are going to be able to navigate the terrain and the fewer problems you'll encounter. Some of the other problems our mowers have encountered, we created ourselves. This was an uneven irrigation repair, and they definitely don't like those little flags either. And if you're doing an irrigation repair, you have to make a stay out zone, or you could have other problems, especially if there's water in the hole. This is probably the most common problem we find with the mowers. Our workers are instructed to put the rakes in the sand traps, but the golfers don't know that. We are in the process of putting stickers on the rakes that say, please place rake in trap. The biggest issue our mowers have encountered is the irrigation system. Dew and rainwater don't seem to affect the mowers at all, but the high pressure from the irrigation system can blast past the seals on the underside of the mower if the mower were to go over a sprinkler head that's running. There are no sensors on the mower to let it know it's approaching water. This mower ran over a sprinkler head you can see on the left-hand side of the picture and was flipped over. Luckily, no water got inside the mower. We did, however, have one mower we weren't so lucky with, and cost us $1,500 to replace the radio unit, since water damage is not covered under warranty. We are now in the process of staggering our irrigation start time and our mower start times to avoid this issue. This mower was stuck in a little washout area. I created a little stay out zone around the area until the crew was able to come by and resod the area, and then I deleted the stay out zone. Sometimes the mowers have trouble docking. I sped this video up, but you can see it'll take several attempts before it finally successfully docks. Sometimes it won't dock correctly, and you will get a notification on your app saying it was unable to dock. Another thing to take into consideration is the debris. These mowers don't really chop up the leaves and debris like the traditional rotary mower does. After a thunderstorm rolls through, we need to send someone out to pick up all the debris. Sticks, pine cones, and anything the golfers have left behind. After one of our mowers encountered this, I had to change the blades on the mower. I wonder, maybe the golfers aren't the only ones drinking beer out there at night. Maybe that explains why some of our mowers get lost. Right here, number 5. This mower says cutting unit blocked. Go ahead and stop him here. Let's see what the problem is. Yeah, that would be a problem. Get that stick out of there. Doesn't look like it damaged anything on the cutting disc. The blades seem okay. See if we can get him going again here. Should, once he finds his satellites, should be all set to run again. Taking a look at this mower out here this morning. It says major cutting system imbalance. Could be a broken blade or a missing blade. Shut him off here, take a look. And that indeed is what it is. There's a broken blade right there. The rest of them appear to be okay. Get a new blade put on him, send him on his way. Replace the blade on the mower. He's finding his location. And he'll resume his work schedule. So this mower is mowing some rough, but it seems really puffy and funny, like it's tufts of grass here. Like this is all loose. It's
Stopped mowing it off. I changed blades on the mower, thinking maybe it was just a dull mower because it got hung up on a rake or a stick or something and destroyed the blades, but it doesn't seem to be the case. We may come in and mow this with a conventional mower, see if that helps the situation. Seems to be the only mower on property right now that's doing it. I don't know if it's just growing conditions in this area or there is something going on with the mower, but I'll keep you updated on what we find out on this one. Found the lost mower here on number 5 rough. He's sitting here in his lost satellite connection. He's looking for it but can't find it, probably because of this. Too heavy a tree canopy above it. We're probably going to make this an area where he doesn't mow anymore, and we'll just come back and manually mow this just because it's too hard for him to get satellite connection. He's been lost over here several times now. We'll stop him. We'll move him out underneath the tree cover here so he gets a clear view of the sky. Restart him. He should continue to search for a satellite and be on his way as soon as he makes connection.
Occasionally we see this notification too, where it says the mower is outside its work area. This one lost connection with the satellite, continued on, went up into a little mulch bed. I placed him back out in his work area. He reconnected to the satellites and continued his assignment. The wildlife don't seem to be too curious about the mowers, but the golfers and guests staying on the property seem to be very curious, so we'll come out and stop one of the mowers or turn it over to see what it's all about. Then I'll get a notification on my phone. I'll have to go out and restart that mower. Some mornings there will be several of them waiting to be restarted. Some have been picked up or manually stopped. Others just lost connection or maybe got stuck in a small divot. It will be interesting to see how the mowers do during our wet season this summer when the grasses are really growing. All in all, our Fairway mowers are doing an excellent job. Straight lines and a very good quality of cut. But they don't have as many obstacles to overcome as our rough mowers do. We are continuing to make improvements in our rough, fixing low areas, small depressions, sodding wheat turf areas, and making stay-out zones under heavy tree canopy where the mowers tend to lose satellite connection. Great Life Golf that manages this property also manages over 50 other golf courses. They're going to start implementing these mowers on some of their other courses. I never thought I would see autonomous mowers during my career, but here they are and doing a pretty good job. The next video I'm working on is going to compare the cost of autonomous mowers versus traditional mowing, and we'll see how these mowers do during our heavy growing season this summer here in Florida. Thanks for watching. See you for the next video.